Lookup value field. Creating a lookup field not only improves the meaning of data, but helps avoid data entry errors by limiting the values that can be entered. A lookup field can display a user-friendly value that is bound to another value in the source data table or to the values you have typed in. For example, you want to allow the user to select the provinces or states that you have specified. A lookup field will permit the user to not only select those provinces or states you have specified, you can also make the option of whether you want the user to only select those options you have specified, or they can also type in their own response. Let's do an example of it. Let's click on City here. And what we want to do is we want to only allow the user to type in, let's say, the cities we want. Let's say New York, London, Paris, Rome. So I'll click here on Data Types, click the little downward arrow, and I'm going to go right to the bottom and select Lookup Wizard. And let me just move this down a little bit. Under the Lookup Wizard, it gives us two options. I want to look up the fields to get the values from another table or query, or I will type in the values I want. In this example, I will type in the values I want. Click Next. Here, we type in our cities. So I'm going to type in New York, downward arrow, London, Paris, Rome, and that growing metropolis of Fort Erie. After you type in your values, click Next. And Access asks us, well, what do you want to call this lookup field? Well, I want to call it city. Then it gives us some options here. Do you want to limit entries to the choices? If I click on this limit to list, I can only select those cities that I've typed in. I cannot type in my own city. The second option, do you want to store multiple values for this lookup? If I selected this, allow multiple values, I could select 2 or even 3 cities, multiple values. In this example, I don't want that. I only want them to be able to select one city only. And that's it. I click on Finish, and it's done. Let me just save my table, and let's try to enter some information. Now, I have a input mask here where for student ID I have to type in 9 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Type in my name, my last name. And now for city, if you notice when I go to city, I'm just going to make this a little wider here, I get a drop-down list. And I can select any of these cities that I have typed in. So let's say here I select London, New York, and province. Then I'll type in one more person, my boss, 111, 222, 333. Oops, I forgot. I only typed in 8. So there's 9. Now, let's just say, for example, I try typing in a city that's not there. Niagara Falls. I press enter, and if you notice here, it gives me some options. The text you entered isn't an item in the list. Do you want to edit the items in the list? No, I do not. So I must select from one of these items. So here I'll select Fort Erie, and my province, again, Ontario, and that's it. Very easy.